Okay, as I realized that written notes might be helpful, here is the screencast for the first punctuation lesson, periods and end marks. Yes, I know, but trust me. Okay, so I know that you know all about putting periods, question marks, and exclamation points at the end of sentences, and that you don't need me to remind you about that. So here are the spots where people tend to mess up with periods. The first is with abbreviations. And it's not so much the general rule, which is if you have an abbreviation or initial, you put a period after it, as demonstrated here. It is or that in an outline, you need to have periods after each organizational letter or number, okay, an outline or a list. Okay, so we have periods following those. It's the exceptions that tend to throw people off. Here are the exceptions. Abbreviations are not followed by a period when they are acronyms like NASCAR, NASA, radar, or SCUBA. An acronym is an abbreviation that we read as if it were a word. Sometimes they are words like radar. They are, or if it's an abbreviation that is read out letter by letter, NCAA, NAACP, FBI, NBA. U.S. postal codes, the two-letter state codes from the post office, no periods. And if you are using the letters N-E-S-W or any combination thereof, N-E-S-W, etc., to represent points on a compass, you do not use a period with those abbreviations. Also, even though our measurement units, feet, inches, etc., use periods with their abbreviations, metric measurements are not abbreviated with a period. No periods needed. Now, there are exceptions to the exceptions. One of them is if the abbreviation looks like another word in English, then it requires periods no matter how it is read. So even though seeing capital U, capital S will normally inspire an American English speaker to say U.S., as in the United States, it needs periods when written to make certain that the reader knows you are not writing the pronoun us. But USA, which can't be read as any word in English, does not need periods. And then finally, exceptions to the letter-by-letter rule can be found for AM and PM, which require periods as shown here, and AD and BC, or for the politically correct, CE and BCE. This is all the information you need really to complete that periods and end marks worksheet, because, hey, you already know about putting periods, question marks, or exclamation points at the end of a sentence. You don't need me to teach you that. Thanks, guys. See you later.